So far, we've covered situations where we do not understand what someone else is saying, and we've learned how to deal with those situations through phrases that are appropriate. But what phrases can we use when we are speaking and someone does not understand us? Well, the best way to clarify what you are saying is to rephrase your sentence. So to say the same thing using different words. Let's look at some phrases now that we can use to assist in this rephrasing sentence. We could say, in other words, let me put it another way, or let me rephrase that. We could also use the phrase, sorry, let me explain, or what I'm trying to say is. Now, all of these phrases that I have just listed are appropriate for both formal and casual settings, so they are great ones to use all round. What I mean is, and to put it simply, are two other phrases that we can use when rephrasing, but note that these have a bit more of a serious tone, so they are most appropriate to use if we are having a more serious discussion with someone and we're going really in depth, speaking about our opinions or maybe even some kind of argument or conflict, and we want to really express our views. So it's not very good for a light, kind of happy setting. It is much better for a serious conversation. I mean to say that, and the point I'm making are two other similar serious phrases that we can use, and again, they're great in a kind of discussion when we're really trying to give more detail about our arguments about something. Now, I want to point out that many of these phrases are not only useful when rephrasing, but they can also be great to use when we want to add additional information to explain further why we have said something in the first place. Let me use two examples to illustrate this point. Let's say that you are at dinner with some friends or maybe acquaintances that don't know you too well. Someone offers you some fish and you respond by saying, "No, thank you." They might then ask, "Oh, sorry, are you vegetarian?" To which you could use the phrase, "Sorry, let me explain. I'm not vegetarian, but I am allergic to seafood." In another situation, let's say that you are at work or in a business meeting and someone asks for your opinion about a new business proposal. You may respond saying, "I don't think it will work." And they will ask, "Why not?" Then you can use the phrase, "Let me rephrase that. I think it can work, but given our time constraints, I don't think we'll manage making the deadline." So, as you can see in both of these situations, these two phrases worked really well in enabling us to bring more clarity with additional information to make sure that the speaker understands what we are saying. Alright, so here are all of the phrases again. Take a moment to write them down because coming up next you have an activity where you will be able to put all of the new phrases from this section to the test. The instructions for the activity are on the next slide, so go right ahead there now and complete this activity. It will only take you around 15 minutes, so what are you waiting for? Let's practice what you've learned.